Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. Now, I ran across this clip with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda. I don't really listen much to their podcast, but they were talking about Drake, so I was kind of figuring out what they were saying, and I come to the conclusion after watching this clip that Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda are certified Drake Glazers. I didn't have them on my radar to be a top-tier Glazer, but after a few clips, I come to find out that this is the case. Let's talk about it.
What's that?
When your back is against the wall, you make the best music.
That's a
when
fact.
You're going through something.
That's a fact.
And I feel like he was the nice guy. Like he says, I was a nice guy, but now I'm Iceman, my heart is cold. Because he realized niggas don't fuck with him. Mm-hmm. So what is he doing? I'm gonna fuck with my cronies in Canada. Fuck all y'all niggas. What you should have did.
He been crazy.
Look, what she should have did from the beginning is just fuck with his. He did fuck with him, but he helped Ross. Mm-hmm. He helped Kendrick. He was on the show. Shout to Kendrick. I'm a fan of yours too. I'm not saying who won or this or that. I like
when we was at Vegas with Top.
We was with Top.
Right? We was with Top. And I told Top, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like Drake, when they was going back and forth, I felt like Drake was getting them. Right? And Top was like, how could you? I was about to call you because I heard what you were saying in the wrap up. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like Drake was winning, but then I felt like when he came with Not Like Us and the way it just got promoted so big, it was just like, it was like, you gotta give Kendrick the W on this, but Drake was still competitive all the way up until the end of that shit. He was competitive.
But when you're in the music industry and you have friends, right? You think they're your friends. We never had any friends, by the way. Shout to G Unit. So you think they're your friends, right? Mm-hmm. He thought they was his friends. He thought Ross was his friend.
Facts.
Helped him do records. He do his verses. They singing his shit.
He thought Khaled was his friend. Khaled was his friend. We seen Joe and Jada just talking about that. Right. He had Khaled turn off his comments.
Yeah. So he thought Khaled was his friend, right? He thought Kendrick was his friend. Kendrick brought him out on one of his tours.
Thought A$AP Rocky was his friend. Let's look at the facts.
He thought A$AP Rocky was his friend. Shout to Rocky. We gave the glasses away too. We love you too, baby.
It's in Portugal.
But we just the real report. We don't care here. He gave him the assist on certain things.
Facts.
When you do those favors and people turn around and they not messing with you off one record, where's the loyalty? That's the only thing for me. It's not glazing or Drake, man. No, it's where's the loyalty? Because I know if he gave me a verse, I'm like back in the days or whatever. Even though I don't care about rap, I'm podcasting, one of the great podcasts.
He's still rapping, nigga.
He's still rapping. I was gonna say, yeah.
I don't think so, brother. I'm good. I love YouTube and I love podcasting, man. It's great money, man.
Go ahead, back to what you were saying.
So for me, I'm just look at it like everybody kind of like turned their back on him with the Kendrick thing. And even if you know, and then Future was on the record, but him and Future's good. Shout out to Future.
Shout out to Future.
They worked out what they said, but on top of that, Kendrick was, it's a battle. He was saying some crazy shit. Well, he's looking at it like
they
even
both
the
said crazy. They both said one thing I could say about that, right? And he broke it down a little bit. He said people said he's not suing Kendrick, he's suing the company because I guess there's a whole bigger play behind it. He felt like they was against him because it was contract time coming up. So it's a whole bigger play that he was doing. Now, as far as him feeling like Kendrick was taking low blows, he got to be fair with that because he was taking low blows too, saying that the baby might not be his. So they both was taking low blows. I just felt like Kendrick's got promoted.
Those are not pause?
Pause.
I'm just asking.
He right. No, he right. He got me. He right. But they both was taking those kind of shots, right? So Kendrick's just got promoted so much more that you heard it so much more to the point where little kids were saying it. But they both was taking kind of shots that probably didn't need to get taken at the time and should have just kept it on some real rap, lyrical, do your thing type
so
thing.
You would say that it blew up exceptionally because it was a hot time.
Yeah.
I just know some people would definitely disagree.
Right.
No.
What you mean? Well, how they feel?
As in, like, they feel like the actual substance was enough more so than like the pause hype of the beef or hype of the discourse. Some people are kind of also questioning like Kendrick's bars and stuff if they really do hit, but it only hits because he came at Drake. How does that work?
So they lost me with a lot of this information here. I disagree with all of the sentiments in this video. Now, doing a little research, I discovered that it's a reason Tony Yayo could be more partial to Drizzy than Kendrick. Because back in 2024, since 50 was cool with Drake at the time, Yayo jumped in there and he had a t-shirt, Free Yayo. I didn't even know much about it, didn't see anybody wearing it, but apparently Drake wore his shirt to support him, and all of a sudden, Yayo was able to get a distribution deal into some Spencer stores right after Drake wore it in a post. So there's some conflict of interest here on his perspective, which has something to do with, in my opinion, his bias.
Let's focus on Drake wearing my Free Yayo shirt. I gotta thank Drake.
Yeah.
And let me focus on my deals on your show. Like Drake wearing the Free Yayo shirt. I got a deal with Spencer's. Shout to Crooks and Castles.
Oh.
Shout to my guy Peter Jackson. Shout to Steven. You know what I mean? My boy's out in Canada.
What are your deals with Spencer's and Crooks and Castles?
Well, the Free Yayo shirts will be in every Spencer's store around the world.
Aha! How long have I been telling you to do this? Seriously. How long have I been saying you need to sell these Free Yayo shirts? For like 2 years now?
Yeah, a long time.
Did I say I want to be partners with you and I need a cut? I said you should do this so you can make more money.
But you're not Drake, right?
That's right. As soon as Drake wears it,
But you
suddenly
wouldn't
you're
get me.
selling
What
this
I'm
shit.
saying is, like, your money don't make you a star. You cool. You a man.
I got a few
You a
dollars.
man. But listen, this is Drake. Once Drake wore the shirt, I got the call the next day. Spencer's want to do a deal with you. So shout out to Drake. Shout out, and this is why I tell you I stay out the beef. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against Kendrick, nothing against Drake, but shout out to Drake.
Now, this bias go further than this connection because when someone asks him, did Drake get gyruled by Kendrick? This is what he had to say.
Do you believe that Kendrick ja-ruled Drake?
I don't think so.
No?
Nah.
But look, the charts, he's no longer on the charts.
Drake got balls, nigga. Ja Rule ain't have balls like Drake, nigga.
Come on now, Yayo, man. Come on, man. He is definitely now on the list. Now let's go to Benny the Don, one of Drake's bought and paid for streamers, in order to get more insight on their pushback to this Drake glazing notion we're pushing out here.
Wait, how could you not glaze? Listen to this. This is many people's GOAT.
Yeah, that's Ye.
Drake is the greatest rapper ever. And you said, and I don't apologize about it.
That's Kanye West.
If I say that, I'm a fucking glazer.
That's Kanye West, bro.
How?
My only rebuttal on behalf of you would be like, Drake's the man to glaze.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you best glaze.
Yeah, but I'm saying what make it a glaze? What's the difference between being a fan and glazing? Except this is my actual partner that I talk to almost every day.
Yeah, that's interesting because you're his friend. That's why it's a glaze. You're a glazer, bro. D1.
Was there a moment at any point of the process over starting in April, I believe it was 2025, when all of this started happening, where you were like, shit, I don't know if he's coming back from this one?
Nuh-uh. That's what when you a real glazer, you never had those type of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck with it? You ain't no fucking real glazer if you think at any point this nigga is finna be down and out. No. You need to get your fucking glaze up.
Like academics.
Yeah. Y'all should aspire to be academic.
Yeah.
When it comes to this shit. No, it was no, I feel like he was more hard on himself about it than anything else, because even as being like a peak artist, he's so used to like everybody always being, oh yeah, glaze, and then you have an outskirt of niggas who's like, finally something, anything negative, and we can grab onto it, and then it just turns into like a bandwagon thing. You know what I'm saying?
Snowball effect.
Benny, you know that. He said, does that make him a glazer because he's glazing and giving credit to one of the best that did it? Does that make him a glazer because he's appreciating good music? Then they went a step further to say, hey, do you ever question the music that he's putting out? Do you ever question and give him feedback about anything if it's not good? He's saying he does because he's a real one. I question that whole concept of thought. There's no way he heard all of the songs on Iceman, Habibti, and Made of Honor, and then told him with a straight face, all of that is a go. All of that is the greatest. All of that will be received well. It's no way you did that without being a yes man. So whether Yayo, OVO Mall, Boozy, any of these other top tier Glazers coming out trying to convince us that they did some due diligence to push back on the boy and what he's pushing out, you are lying. What do you guys make of this? You tell me. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work Media, and I'm out this bitch.